the coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And that is incomplete here.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying.
What's good, everybody?
Ball up to the 35 now
man.
as they come up on 1st and 10.
So you got them. Stay tuned, man. We're gonna be dropping
off the play fake. Levis. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Levis now off of play action. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 61 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Levis going back to the air. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll run here with All-Stop. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 26 yards. And the Chiefs take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at half.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Levis sets up the throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Here's Levis. Completes it to Hayward Bay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Timeout by the offense. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Levis looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Levis to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Now this throw caught left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Levis now on 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Working from the gun, here's Levis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Vernon Davis from 3 yards out. And the Chargers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
What, baby?
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4, but your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. 20. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Garoppolo. Open man is Tucker. And he's taken down inside the 30. They've got another 1st down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. The open man here, Renfro. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. On the left side. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the fourth quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 40, and it's 1st and 10. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Play action now. Levis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Gets past him at the 10. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Levis. Able to shake him off. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Will Levis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge.
Turn it down.
You knew what, Nicola? You just want to be in my video or annoy me or something. That's not true, Nicola. Do you just want to be in my video, Safari? Nah, I'm bored of this. That's what happens when you have a little sister. This is what it's like to have a little sister.
Put it on the charger then. What are you doing? Put the blanket on the bed. It's time for you to lay down. Let's go. We'll get on the bed and lay down. It's fine. You don't need it. No. It's time to lay down. Nope. You're watching the fridge
And off we go from Las Vegas. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now Tua. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Now he's loose at the 40. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari Cooper, 87 yards. And the Cards are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. And now it's blocked. The Bucs pick it up, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Bucs have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's... There he goes, right side. Now he's free at the 35. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question, because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rob Gronkowski, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Oh, this is blocked. The Bucs pick it up, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it, because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
And get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they take the lead out in front at 13-12. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, there he goes, Amari Cooper. Now he's free at the 35. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have yet again retaken the lead. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's loose again. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point splits the uprights, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to pass. Tua. That escapes the sack. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we... Now the ball comes loose. We are in for a good one as we're through 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Tua. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Tua hit and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Inside the 10. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Now, before we get to our next drive, oh, my goodness, folks, the big one is coming. No, not the Super Bowl, but the $1 million Madden Bowl, the crown jewel of the Madden Championship Series. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the bucket. A big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Through the middle of the field. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trying. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there just before halftime. 72 yards. And his kick is good. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Tua's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Tua, the final shot before half. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. Boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Tua sets up to pass it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 33. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Alstott. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And Hunt is not going to get there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now you've got the clock. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play that time through the air. And even 60 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make...
To a hit, and the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
The Cardinals on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particular. Oh, they're on him too. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
But for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? Do you want the field goal to be the last resort? In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cardinal offense takes back over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. So they've got the football. To the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
And the ball is out. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Oh, some strong running. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And One side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that'll do it for my partner,
Thank you.